Hello everyone and welcome to today's video. So this is going to be a really nice cozy one. It's gloomy, it's raining, it's blustery. Oh, this is my favorite kind of weather. I woke up this morning and I was like, oh, it's still dark. I love it. And I went for my morning walk and all you have is the brightness of the leaves, the yellow and the red, and I just love it. I don't care that it's raining, don't care, love it. Love this weather. I thought now's the perfect time to do a little cozy video, mention a few things I've been loving, bit of a story. It's not really a story, it's more of a bugbear about coffee shops and that and different drinks. I tell you what I want to know. I want to know, well, I was looking up the Starbucks festive drinks online, and America has a different lineup than the UK. So you've got praline, you've got the peppermint hot choc, you've also got sugar cookie, and we've got caramel waffle, gingerbread latte, hazelnut crunch hot chocolate, toffee nut latte. Now, so far, I've had the toffee nut latte, didn't like it. I was gonna film a little thing, but I'm doing too much sounds with my mouth, so that's gonna annoy people. Didn't like it. So yesterday I went and had the caramel waffle latte, didn't like it. Now I'm like stressing out about what drink I'm gonna try next. Am I gonna like it? Because my go-to is peppermint hot chocolate, and it used to be as well white chocolate mocha, but sometimes, do you know, sometimes it just doesn't taste good. I don't know what it is. So I want to know, what is your go-to Starbucks Christmas drink? Actually, it can be anything. It can be Nero, it can be Costa. Just tell me your Christmas drink, because I need to know and I need to go and try it. My favourites last year and the year before were Costa, Terry's Chocolate Orange and After Eight. Those are still my favourites. But I see a lot of girls make up their own kind of Starbucks ones, like hot chocolate with 3 pumps, white mocha. And I thought white mocha was a, not a syrup, but like a drizzle. And the problem I have, and this is the problem I have with like the caramel drizzle and the other one, it tastes dairy-ish to me, because I have mine with oat milk. So anything like that on top tastes milky. And the reason I have oat milk and stuff, because I just hate the taste of milk, unless it's in my tea. But in coffee, no. And also I was like, shall I just stick to the festive hot chocolates? Shall I just not bother with the festive coffee? I don't know. Ages ago, I had an oat milk latte with 2 pumps vanilla, and it was amazing. But I've not had a decent coffee since. So, speaking of coffees and drinks, and festive drinks, I'm going to show you what has been my favourite and I love, and I'm just like, oh my, this is so much better than the coffee shop, but it's the coffee shop experience. I love going into my Starbucks. It's on a corner. It just feels really, I don't know, it's in a lovely area of town. And you go in and you've got all the red and all the Christmas stuff, and I love it. And I love just looking up and going, today I'll have, and ordering my coffee. I enjoy doing that. So it's not something that I'll ever stop, but I just need to find the right drink, and it's really irking me. Because I do remember I loved the white chocolate mocha, but then something bothered me about it again. I don't know. Anyway, this brings me on to one of my favourites of this month. And it is the Ancient and Brave Cacao and Collagen Powder. This is my second tub of this. I absolutely am obsessed with this, to the point where I haven't even been drinking coffee. I've just been having this at 11 o'clock because I'm just finding, here's a whole nother thing. I'm just finding my Nespresso Vertuo too strong, like too strong. I literally get the jitters and the shakes, you know, with a coffee. I want to get the smaller machine so I can have the small coffees and get the coffees from like Sainsbury's and stuff, so I don't have to buy from Nespresso. And then now, I know I'm going off on all tangents here, but then now, they used to collect the used pods from your doorstep to be recycled. Now they're not doing that. Now you have to arrange with the post office or the postman. And I'm like, no, that's too difficult for me. Like, it was so easy before. I could order my coffee, add in my collection for my used pods, I'd get my coffee delivered and my pods collected. But now I've got to go to another source and fiddle about online with filling in whatever for the postman. No, can't be dealing with that. So, I don't know. I'm going to take the used pods into store myself. I think that's what I'm going to do because, you know, that's just, it's a no from me. Yeah, and I just find their coffee's too strong, and I'd rather be able to get different brands. That's the whole thing. If you get the smaller machine, you get different brands. You can get Costa, you can get Littles, you can get all different ones. You know what I mean? Whereas with the Vertuo, you can only get the Vertuo. So it's just one type of coffee. And it's just, I'm not liking it. Anyway, I've been having this every morning at 11 o'clock. I have it with my Oatly vanilla milk, which is divine. And I put it in my frother, so you feel like you're having something frothy, but you're not. And on top of that, it's actually good for you. It's got collagen in. It's keto, paleo, protein, optimal well-being. I spoke about this before. So you just mix 10 grams with your hot milk. Our nutritious Peruvian raw cacao brew has generous amounts of nourishing, highly absorbable, hydrolyzed collagen, with balancing ashwagandha, nutrient-diverse baobab, and a rich blend of beetroot, carob, and cinnamon for gentle, natural sweetness, rich in fibre to help support digestive function, and an excellent source of protein, providing nutritional sustenance to help support daily well-being or when following a fasting strategy. This is like the best hot chocolate of life. I mean, if you're like me and don't like things too sweet, you'll love this. It's like it's like dark chocolate with cinnamon, and it's good for you. Do you know what I mean? So I have been loving this, and I just find that if I have it in the mornings, I stick to it rather at night, because sometimes I don't want to drink milk at night. Do you know what I mean? I don't, because I go to the toilet enough as it is, so I don't want to, do you know what I mean? So I'll have this in the morning, and I remember to have it in the morning, and when I have it regularly, which I have been doing, I do notice a difference. I feel so much better in myself. I don't get the shakes, I haven't been getting headaches, and it's just been a bit addictive, so I really love this. They do a coffee version, which I have not tried, but it's a nice alternative to coffee if you do want several hot drinks in a day, and you don't want to drink a million coffees. You can have this, you can have your coffee later, you can have your coffee first, whatever. And I just love it. So this is what I've replaced the Starbucks drinks with. I mean, I got it yesterday and I was so annoyed. You know when you're so annoyed when you're like, maybe it'll get better if I keep sipping it. No, it's not going to get better. Why didn't I just stay at home and have this? Because, you know I like it. And so this was the other thing about the coffee. I just want to chat about it. I went to a coffee shop the other day because I had a morning off, and I thought, I'm going to go and sit in a coffee shop and just enjoy a coffee and just, you know, that's a nice thing to do, isn't it? And then I remembered, ever since summertime, I've always been sitting outside of a coffee shop, like always. Every single time I've sat outside, which I love doing, under a little canapé or warm things. I don't care how cold it is, I will sit outside because I love people watching. I just like being outside. Anyway, I thought, oh, this little coffee shop looks so sweet. I'm going to go in there and sit down and have my coffee in there. Well, I go in, and first of all, I thought, oh, I wonder if they have any festive, beverages. No, they didn't. So I was like, oh. So then I said, oh, can I have a cappuccino, please, with oat milk? And the guy says, yes, a regular? And I'm like, okay. Like, I don't know. I thought cappuccino just comes in one size. Maybe it doesn't. And I didn't know what a regular, when you're not au fait with the coffee shop. And I'm like, oh, right, okay, yeah. And so I ordered it. It was massive. And I went to go and get it, and there was no sprinkles on it. And I was like, oh. And then I realised they had a little station you have to put your own stuff on. And I was like, oh, right, okay. We're doing it, I might as well make it myself. Anyway, then I thought, when you're like, oh, where am I going to sit? And I thought, oh, I like to sit by the window because I like to watch. People watch, and the tables, if tables are a bit big or there's an area with like several chairs. I don't want to like use it up if other people are coming in. Anyway, I sit where I'm sitting by the window, and I don't realise that like the kitchen door's there. Oh God, do you ever go to a restaurant or something and you're like by the kitchen door? Oh my God, I'll be moved. I'll say it can move me immediately. I can't bear it. People coming in and out, in and out, in and out. Anyway, so I sat there with my giant cappuccino and I was like, oh. And there was a girl behind the counter, or she was working there as well, and she was just walking about and talking to they're all young people on the behind the counter. Anyway, she was coughing her guts out, like chesty, deep from the chest was coughing, and I was just like, I've come out to enjoy my coffee and you are coughing your guts out. Why are you even in? Like, no wonder they've had to put plastic all over those pastries. Like, really coughing. And I was like, and one gentleman came in, he said, oh, are you allergic to coffee? Then the other guy kept coming in and out of the door of the kitchen, in and out. And I was just like, right. And I'm the sort of person, you'd say to me, Shaz, why didn't you just get up and move? I can't. I'm like glued. I'm like, now I have to sit here. This is going to take me half an hour to drink this coffee, but I have to sit here and drink it because I'm too embarrassed to get up and move to another seat. Behind me was a woman with her like toddler, and I thought, I just want peace and quiet. Then you've got the people, now tell me if this kind of thing bothers you. You've got those people that come in to anywhere, let's say, but they behave like they're in their very own living room. Like, they just come in scratching their arse. Do you know what I mean? Like, all right, yeah, well, yeah, popping their head around the kitchen. All right, Bob, yeah, well, you know, it was a tough one yesterday, wasn't it? Never mind. Yeah, we'll have the usual, spreading all their stuff all over the table. Ooh. And she's like, oh. And the husband goes up, sort of putting up his trousers. Oh, yeah. And I'm just like, right. This is why I don't come into the shop, the coffee shop. This is why I don't come in. Because I can't stand people like this, you know. Nobody needs to know that you're there. You don't need to make a big show and dance. You came in once yesterday, from what I heard. Oh, did you come in yesterday? Yeah, we did. All right, E.T. they called him. I don't know why they called him E.T. Oh yes, and then there's obviously a station where and she's over there getting her water, stirrers, and I'm just like, and of course I'm sitting by the bloody station where all that happens. And then another person came in, an elderly woman, and she was like, oh, do you bring the coffee over to me? No, could you just wait? Oh, there's a tray down there. And she's like, oh, and she's putting it on the tray, and I was like, I thought you come to a coffee shop to sit down and have someone bring you a coffee. This station, you might as well just apart from them making the coffee, you're doing everything else. You might as well have made the coffee yourself. What's the point of it? I was just like, oh, and everyone had to put their own bits. I don't know. I was like, right, that is it. I'm never coming in here again. And for the foreseeable, I will be sitting outside come wind or rain, because that way I don't have to be connected to anybody that's in there. I don't have to hear the god-awful music that they're playing. And I can enjoy my coffee in peace. Do you know what I mean? Please let me know I'm not the only person that has this issue, because I feel like I am. It's all, people bringing in their laptops and this and that. Fine, I've never done it, but let's just remember it's not your living room. Do you know what I mean? I don't know, I don't like it. So that was that. And then, so yesterday I went to Starbucks to get the waffle caramel latte. I couldn't decide. And I got that and I sat outside. I sat outside on the bench in the sunshine. I thought, that's better. Or outside seating. I just don't get the vibe indoors. Yeah. Now, the last thing I wanted to show you, which is an absolute favourite. This lip liner, Too Faced Lip Injection. I've got it on now. In the shade Nude Puffy Nude. Okay, this is, I have not stopped using this since I got it. I use this every day. I love it. It is one of the easiest lip liners to put on. I can literally, it stays on all day. It never ever budges, never. I have paired it with, but wait for it. Not only is this shade continued, this whole range is discontinued. This is the Too Faced Melted Matte in Child Star. I've got that one now. Why? I've gone online to look for different shades of this, just different shades. Now, they've only got 1 or 2 dark red shades, which means they're most probably discontinuing this. Why would you discontinue this? This is one of the best liquid lipsticks I've ever used in my life. It is amazing. These two together are unbelievable, right? I just put this on and I pat with my finger. It doesn't budge. It's the only thing that doesn't budge. I put Charlotte Tilbury Kim K on first thing this morning and literally it's like gone in 5 minutes and I thought, no, put this back on. This doesn't budge. I can drink coffee, I can eat a sandwich, I can do whatever and it just doesn't come off and I love it. I love the colour. It's just the best colour ever. And this particular shade has been discontinued ages ago, Child Star. I don't like the name at all. That name really, I find a bit, I don't like that name. Why didn't they call it Star Child? Or just called it, I don't know, something else, but Child Star, it's not a good name, not a good name. Anyway, this was discontinued ages ago. I've had this for years now and I love it. And they've come out with pumpkin spice ones and all sorts, but I don't know why they're discontinuing it. It's such a good liquid lip. I don't know. I don't know what it is with brands and discontinuing things continuously. I am losing it. But yeah, I do love a matte lip in the winter because, you know, it stops your hair getting stuck in it. It's just really nice. I just really, really like it. So that has been my absolute favourite this month, and my Ancient and Brave Collagen, which I absolutely am obsessed with. And of course, being cozy. So I hope you are cozy as well. I hope you're doing fantastically and having a great smashing week. And I shall see you in my next video. Bye.